COVID-19 has impacted the way the volleyball team prepared for their upcoming season during the summer. As a result, practices look differently than they have in the past.
Practices look a lot different because of COVID. We have to sanitize our hands before and after practice. We sanitize the balls, and we make sure we keep more spacing in between us than we normally would.
The main things that we have been doing is before we come into practice every day, we hand sanitize, and then at the end of practice, we also hand sanitize. We clean the balls a lot more frequently than we did in the past. And then when it comes to games, we won't actually switch sides of the net. We'll just stay like on the one bench the whole entire game, which is a huge change. The biggest difference will be not knowing if you're going to truly play that game until maybe the day before.
There are a lot of challenges due to Corona, like we don't know when our season may end or if we'll get a season, so we're just making the most of whatever we can get.
Although COVID-19 is still a factor, the volleyball girls are still hopeful for a complete season.
Summer weights were a lot different from last year. You had to get your temperature checked before you could enter. You were in groups of 10, so there were 10 people in each weight room and groups of 10 on the track running, and you couldn't lift with any partners. We did Zoom workouts over the course of quarantine where Coach Harders would Zoom call the whole team, and we would do workouts together through Zoom.
Our first true in-person practice was last Monday. It pretty much looked exactly like it has in the past. Biggest thing was when we started, we just had to make sure everybody was hand sanitized. We have to take attendance. We always took attendance, but we actually take it on Family ID now, so that way if we have someone that were to get sick, then we know exactly who was at practice in case we have to take any certain protocols.
Our first game is August 29th, a Saturday, and it's against Ogallala, and it's home.
The goal is to make it the whole season. Obviously, we know that it's going to change day to day, but we just hope we can play the whole entire season, and then our goal is to continue to qualify for state. The big goal that the team has is definitely to win a game down at state.
Filling the role of past seniors is pretty hard because we've had great leadership in the past, but we're just making sure we step up to the plate and know what's going on all the time.
I definitely think our seniors have done a really good job throughout the whole summer of trying to get the girls involved and holding them accountable at weights. I was really impressed with Ellie Apfel and Claire Casperson at our one team camp. They hit the ball really well, and despite not having a lot of reps ahead of time, they connected really well with their setters and had some really good hits.
Good luck to the volleyball team this year. Make sure to come out and show your support through this hard time on Saturday the 29th as they take on Ogallala.